As we enter the spring selling season, is the Omaha real estate market starting to show signs of slowing down? Are Omaha home prices starting to show signs of leveling off? Those are the two questions we're going to answer in today's video, and we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. If you like today's content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. Now let's jump into today's topic. Let's first look at the absorption rate in the Omaha market. Absorption rate measures how quickly homes are sold. It is a measure of supply and demand. To find the absorption rate, you take the number of homes sold in a month and divide that by the number of homes on the market. Let's say we currently have 1,000 homes on the market, and on average, we sell about 500 homes per month. To find the absorption rate, you would take 500 and divide it by 1,000 in order to equal 0.5, or 50% of the inventory is absorbed into the market each month. This means that there's a 2-month supply of homes on the market, or it would take 2 months to exhaust the current inventory. And that's if no other homes came on the market. A seller's market is defined as 0 to 5 months of inventory. A balanced market is 5 to 6 months of inventory. And a buyer's market is defined as 6 months of inventory or more. In the current market, below the $300,000 price point, we have less than 1 month's supply of homes on the market. This is a very, very strong seller's market. Sellers at these price points are getting multiple offers. Buyers are waiving inspections, waiving appraisals, or covering the appraisal gap with additional cash. Homes in this price point are selling or just flying off the market. Now, as you increase the price point, we're starting to move toward a balanced market. However, much of that inventory appears to be available is actually new construction that is not yet completed. Now, when you compare the new construction inventory of 2023, compare that to 2022 and 2021, many builders in those pandemic years did not post their listings to the MLS. The MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service. Now, the MLS is a database that brokers and agents use to advertise their listings to other cooperating brokers and agents. During those pandemic years, builders had extended build times and material shortages, so builders did not advertise their listings on the MLS. Now, fast forward to this year, builders are now advertising their homes on the MLS, so it appears to have this massive spike of inventory compared to last year. And you can see from this chart, for all price points, our monthly supply of homes is about 1.5 months supply of inventory. How does that compare historically? Now, here's a chart going back 10 years for the month supply of homes on the market. Now, if you go back 10 years ago, we were just coming out of the Great Recession. And at that time, we had over 4 months of inventory of homes. But as you can see, as we go in 2015, 16, the market has just gotten hotter. And then when you look at 2021 and 2022, you can see where the inventory dipped way below 1 month supply of homes on the market. And then as you can see, as we entered 2023, the inventory increased in terms of months of supply of homes on the market. But we're still below the pre-pandemic levels. Okay, this chart shows the month's supply of homes on the market, and this is going back 20 years. And what I want to show in this chart is the Great Recession. When you look at the years of 2006 through 2012, you can see at that time that was a buyer's market. However, you can also see where in 2009 there was a little bit of a dip, and what that was the $8,000 tax credit. The government gave out an $8,000 tax credit to first-time home buyers. And what was interesting that year was I was selling real estate, and the first half of the year during that tax credit, I had like 25 sales that year. 20 of them came within the first 6 months during that tax credit. And then once that tax credit expired, then it was like crickets. This right here is the average closed price for the last 10 years. And what I want to point out about this chart is you're going to see during the summer months in June and July, you're going to see there's a little spike. And what's that is from is there's a seasonality to our market. Most of the homes that's closed during the summer months are larger homes, and those are homes with families because folks with families want to move when school is out. So there is a natural tendency for home prices to spike during the summer months. Now, what you got to be careful about is you'll hear people talking about the market and they'll say, hey, we are well below our peak last summer. Well, every summer it's that way. And you can see that during these summer months, June, May, 2018, May, you can see that July, June, and then July again, those are the homes that are larger that are closing with families. And that's why it's important when you look at home prices to look year over year versus month to month, because in the fall, there's a tendency for prices to go down because those tend to be smaller homes. Let's take a look at the closed sales for the past 4 years. You can see the market in 2023 had a decrease in the number of sales. We are down 12.8% compared to last year. The buyers are out there. Sales are down because existing homeowners are resistant to sell because they don't want to give up a great interest rate. However, what I'm starting to see is more homeowners willing to move just because they want a different housing situation. And that's a good thing. If interest rates go down, I think you'll see some homeowners come off the sidelines. One of the problems with the pandemic market is because many buyers had to settle for, or maybe they didn't get their home that they really, really wanted. And there's an element of buyer's remorse in many of those buyers. Let's look at the average sale price going back the past 4 years. Now, if you're a current homeowner in the Omaha market, congratulations. If you've owned a home for some time, and depending on your type of financing, you may have enough equity to remove private mortgage insurance from your monthly payment. It may be worth a call to your loan servicer to see if this is possible. Now, PMI stands for private mortgage insurance, and it's required when you get a conventional loan with less than 20% down payment. Now, if you want to learn more about PMI and how to remove that from your monthly payment, I did a video on this topic, and I'll leave a link in the card above, and I'll include a link in the description below. Let's look at the average sale price in the Omaha market. The average sale price for an existing home in the Omaha area was up 8.3% from a year ago, and the average sale price for new construction was up 5.9% compared to a year ago. Prices continue to go up, and this comes back again to supply and demand. Despite all the naysayers, we are saying it's going to crash. Again, real estate is like the weather. Everything is local. The other thing we continue to see is an influx of buyers moving to the Omaha area for our quality of life, our more affordable real estate, and our public school system. Now, if you're a person looking to relocate to the Omaha area, and if you need any assistance, my contact information is in the description below. Let's look at new listings hitting the market. In terms of new listings hitting the market, we saw an uptick in new listings hitting the market last month. New listings were up 34.7% compared to February of 2023, which is what we would expect as we enter the spring selling season. However, if you compare March of 2023 to March of 2022, we were off 11.6% compared to last year. This chart also shows a breakdown of new listings by price point. You see a majority of the new listings were in the $200,000 to $300,000 price point. And I think what is also interesting to look at is how small the below $100,000 market in the Omaha area is becoming.